Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
There's a dive up the middle. And this is a tough one. Left back at his own 2-yard line for the loss. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Richardson from his own end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd? From his end zone, 3rd and long. And down he goes. Raiders got him. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the 2nd half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback. And they didn't either.
Short drop, but he still gets away a very good punt. Punt taken near midfield. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the Colts 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go, sit high. 19 strikes, sit high.
Running from the pistol here with Jency. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Don't jump, ready? 3-19, one strike. Hit you. Angel. Good height.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Chased out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go. 3-19, right. Right.
Looking to throw Fields. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Ready.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Ready.
They take the handoff, now Richardson. Throw left side, Taylor has it. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Keely Ringo making the play.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Come on, set.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Las Vegas. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with the receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone, so the football will come back out to the 20. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready. Panthers. Ready.
The throw outside, and they might throw this again. He's got him. It's caught. Hits the 20. And he's in. Oh, the double pass stops him and ends with a touchdown. Here comes a 2-point try partner, Richardson, bringing his offense to the line.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it. That catch gets him 2 and turns this into a 1-score game once again.
22.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. 3-19, yes, right.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Escapes the pocket. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball. Don't put it in harm's way.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Right.
They give up the guts. It's Gentile. Fights his way through a tackle. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Colts in the nickel set on third.
Here we go, son. Green 19. Go.
Here's Fields to throw. Brought in by his back here. It's Jency. He pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back, I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Here we go. Set.
On first and 10, it's Fields. Thrown all the way to the end zone here. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders lead by 14. Carlson now to add one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders lead by 15 now.
37, Colts 22.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, first and 10.
Let's go now. Hop 70, hop, go.
Lone back gets the handoff. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handles that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be second and 12.
Go. Viking 18. Check go.
Play fake. It's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Third down. Raiders going with some dime coverage here.
Here we go. Check go.
Here he goes. Third and long. Right side. This is caught by Taylor. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
On the return, the Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
Here we go, set.
First play is going to be a give to Jency. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Raiders up by multiple touchdowns, and they've got the football. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Here we go. We're good. 19 winning. 19 winning. Here we go. Good eye.
A pistol snap. Fields. Dump off caught by his back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offensive line fast.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
10.
A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining in this game. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go, son. Green knight. EQ. Hey, Monday. Son.
Fields out of the gun. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he was inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Fields gets it out right quick. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he's got him a nice goal to go here as he goes out at the 8-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Here we go. Right.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Tackle made at the 6-yard line. Pick up 2. Brings up 2nd and
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Here we go. Go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Rolling left, buying some time.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
Here we go, right up the gut. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1.
Well, these are the moments that I just live for up in the booth, man. What are you going to do as a play caller? You're going to go for it now? You're going to try to slam it in? Well, if so, you better get a whole lot more movement than he did right there.
Well, I guess 3 isn't enough to pad the lead. They're pulling out all the stops. It's 4th and goal.
Right.
This is Genty. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Raiders have likely locked up the win right there. So, Brock, they take a gamble, and it pays off with a big touchdown on 4th and goal.
And they do it on the ground as well, and that just speaks volumes. That's confidence that you can own this line of scrimmage, and your back will see a lane and will get the job done. That just infuses your team and your sidelines with so much confidence.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
at their own 20-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set! Like, ready.
Going wide receiver run to start this series. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
New set of downs for them from the 31.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Get up.
On first down, they'll run. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at second down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Panther 11, let's go now. Ready,
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
set, go.
Handoff here to Mitchell. And they're not going to reach the sticks. They tried surprising them with a reverse, but the defense stops them well short. 4th down coming up.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. That's on target to Pierce. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Ready? 70.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They got 21 yards on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Colts, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Ready, break. Get it. 18 card. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
They'll take over